Hi, my name is Lily and I am here at Stephenson's of Elkhart and our bridal department. We are located at 211 South Main Street and we are here to help with your bridal needs. We have been in the bridal business for about 40 years, so while things have changed and evolved since then, we have stayed true to our heart of service, selection, and style. So today we have an exciting video, just going to be talking through some of our spring collection, giving a little bit of store detail, and all of those tips and tricks for planning the perfect appointment. So to start off with, Stephenson's of Elkhart has been around since 1931. We have been in the bridal business for about 40 years, give or take. Throughout that time, we have seen a little bit of change. Some of you might remember our bridal department actually used to be right upstairs. Since then, we have moved down and expanded so that we can offer you an even greater assortment of these gorgeous gowns. So to start off with, I am going to be showing you some of our highlights for the spring 2024 collection. In the first dress I want to show you, I am going to have our lovely worker and model, Pkwy. She is here in this beautiful gown by Maggie Sotero. Something we are seeing a lot of this season is detailed sleeves. So these have a beautiful lace embroidered bishop sleeve. If you want to spin around, we are also seeing the gorgeous continuation of that lace with the keyhole back, cute little tied bow action there, which is another big trend that we are seeing. And then along with the simple skirt and little corset detailing in the bodice there, we think she is a great updated but still very classic and feminine silhouette. So thank you. Next on the list, another gown by Maggie Sotero. Something we are seeing a lot of, both in store and even if you look red carpet everywhere, walkthroughs. So this is just a beautiful little overlay over a gorgeous detailed skirt featuring sequins, and another great trend this season is pearls. We love her. Very soft English net over top. A nice, again, classic but updated style. And for those of you who are looking for the perfect romantic, whimsical gown, this is a gorgeous option. Again, big trend is the strapless, either sweetheart or even just straight across, kind of rounded neckline. We have that little bow again. And just a beautiful classic silhouette. The beauty of this gown, it is so lightweight. So if you were looking for a beach wedding, anything outdoors, she is your girl. And if I remember correctly, she also features pockets. What would we do without pockets in dresses? Up next, something that we are seeing for the first time this season is this gorgeous metallic fabric. So it is featured on a nice little jacquard, but it has these gold threads running through it. It gives just a little bit of elegance without being as overwhelming and bright as like a beaded option. So a nice way to incorporate some color, incorporate some of that, you know, just a little bit extra sparkle without being too over the top. We are also seeing this beautiful cat eye neckline. The beauty of this is if you decide you don't want it, they can always tack that down, make it a beautiful sweetheart, but we like the little bit of extra flair. So she is a great style. Then, something we've been seeing more and more of lately is this boned corseted look in bodices. So this has an illusion bodice with the boning, and again, that beautiful embellished fabric going all the way over. We love her. Everything from the buttons going all the way down the back to the double lace. She is gorgeous, a great way to shine and sparkle, but still having that nice whimsical feel. And then finally, if you are going for big ball gown classic with an updated twist type look, this gown is stunning. She features a keyhole that can either be open, filled with mesh, or filled with fabric. And then this stunning off the shoulder silhouette and a huge voluminous skirt. We love her. Feature these nice little pleats in the front, a little bit of a dropped waist, but it does emphasize that figure so well. And again, this type, like these princess seams, that is another thing that we are seeing from bridal to even everyday dresses. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. So that is just a quick rundown of some of our favorites from spring 24. To see the rest of them, feel free to come on and do a little visit. You don't need an appointment, just stop on in. We'll walk you through, even if you're not planning a wedding right now. You can tell we love talking about dresses, so we are happy to spend that time with you. Next, I think I'm just going to walk us through some of our frequently asked questions. A lot of the things we get are like, what will my appointment look like? We know this is a time you've got a lot going on, so we're just going to kind of walk you through that process today. As always, if you have questions, let us know. Either reach out to us by email, give us a call. We want to make this the most special but best flowing and easiest day other than the wedding of your life. So something we get asked a lot is, how do I book an appointment? Like I said, we are happy to take walk-ins. We always have. We will always have somebody here to help you. But if you are looking for a little bit more one-on-one service, especially if it's on a Saturday, we do recommend chatting with our wonderful girls behind the computer. Either send us an appointment or give us a phone call, and we will get your time reserved for you. So when you submit that appointment, we do ask if you have special requests, anything you know you want to see and try on, let us know. We're happy to pre-select, pull anything you want to see, and make sure that you get the most out of your time here. If you're not totally sure, again, that's a great place to start. You know, come in, try on. We will say it over and over and over again. It is so much better to see a dress on you than it is on a hanger. Things look totally different, and it's a really good way to develop your style, you know, find out really what it is you're looking for, and most important, what makes you feel like a bride. So after you do that, after you send those photos, you will step into our salon, and one of our smiling bridal consultants will be there to help you. Whether you want to try on 2 gowns or 20, if it's 20, we request booking a double appointment. We will help you through that process. We'll do everything from, you know, we'll clip you in, we'll zip you up. If there are sizing requests, you know, we will check things out as you're here. And again, working with different wedding dates is something that we do all the time. So if you're getting a little bit close to that wedding, don't worry. We will still take good care of you. As we're trying, eliminating, finding ones we love, eventually it will get to that point and you will find the one. But then the question everybody asks, what's next? So if your wedding is really close, or if the dress is just perfect on you, we do have the option to buy off the rack. As you can see, if you can see, there is a sale rack behind us. Those gowns are always off the rack with special discounts. Like any other gown in the store, these dresses can be altered. They can be adjusted exactly to your size and specifications. So that is a great place to start. If we have a little more time, if the vendor has availability, we can also do sizing and special orders. So in that case, we'll get you sized up. If they don't have it in stock, we will get that gown in about 2 months. And then from there, we start fittings. So alterations can be a little daunting. Not something you do every day, but we will work with you through that process. We have about 6 seamstresses on staff. They work by special appointments, but that means that their time is dedicated to you. So when you're here, whether it's just a little quick fix or asking about reworking an entire dress, they will try their best to do it for you. We like to say they are about as close to fabric wizards as you can get. They do such a good job. We know all of them personally, and we can really vouch for their work, and especially characters and personalities. We love them. So as you're going through alterations, we will continue to check in with you if there are things you need, whether it's accessories or just, you know, questions that you have along the way. We are always here to help you answer those. At the end, after alterations are done, we will go ahead, give your gown one last steam so you get rid of all of those pesky lines, and then we will send you and your gown on your way to the venue. So that's just obviously a very, very quick overview of what this process all looks like. Again, if you have questions, let us know, but I'll just kind of fly through some FAQs, things that we get asked a lot, even more specific than just the general appointment overviews. So the one that we hear the most, that we think it's really important to point out, please take a break before your appointment. Have some you time, have some downtime, whether that means, you know, watching a movie, reading a book, that's fine, or even just sitting and reflecting. We want you to come into this experience calm and in your best space, because as you know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot that you have to think about, and the better prepared you are before your appointment, the easier that decision and entire process is going to be. We also recommend eating something before you come in. It is a misconception that not eating will make the dresses fit better. No, we want you to be comfortable, and if you plan on eating at your wedding, plan on eating before your appointment. Same thing with water. It is always helpful to bring that with you. Speaking of bringing things, we find it's best to wear neutral undergarments and always bring a hair tie or hair clip, especially if you are going to be doing an updo at your wedding. If you forget a hair tie, we do have some on hand, but we know sometimes it can be a little bit different, when you have your hairstyle, seeing how the gowns look on you. So other than that, another one of our very frequently asked questions is, what is the price range? So we have gowns starting at $399, and that is both on the regular and sale racks, and going up to $2,400. That does not include alterations, but we do try to offer alterations at different price points depending on what you are looking for. The pricing on that is completely tailored to you and your needs. So other than that, I think that kind of wraps up my little segment. If you have questions, again, don't hesitate to reach out. We would love to help you plan the wedding of your dreams. Thank you.
Do you want to talk about the history of Stephenson?
That sounds great. So we were founded in 1931 as a specialty dress store. So we actually occupied only the section that those of you who've stopped in now know as the dress department. So it was very small, very condensed. From there, I think it was in the 60s, don't quote me on that, they expanded and added sportswear. So that was the first time that it was getting more commonplace for women to wear pants, even just day to day. So that was kind of like rocking the boat. That was a big change for us. But we added that, and then things grew and grew. We added the bridal department, like I said, about 40 years ago. It was upstairs, but now that space is reserved for holding on to our brides' gowns before they go into fittings. And then we added, after bridal, don't know the year, we added the prom department too. So that's kind of the last step in our special occasion journey. And then most recently it was 2019, we added the men's department, which many of you have come to know and love well. So yeah, that kind of just a very brief overview, but we've been around here for a while. There's been a lot of change downtown, and we love it. We are so excited to welcome all of these wonderful faces to both our store and our main street. We love having such a great community to be a part of.
Cool. I'm just going to ask a couple other questions.
Yeah,
so what is your favorite part about your bridal collection, or when somebody comes in to ask you about, hey, I'm just starting my wedding planning, what do you find joy in that?
Oh, absolutely. Can you tell? I could talk forever. So obviously I love every bridal appointment that I get to do. Helping pair a bride with her dream gown is so much fun. One of my favorite parts is when we really customize a dress. It adds that extra something, Obviously, these designers do a great job. They are represented around the country very well, but when we are able to take one of their designs and really modify it to what your vision is, perfect. We love that here, and that's why we are so excited about alterations and that partnership, because you really get to make it your own. So whether it's something like adding sleeves or we're changing the whole thing, we will work with you through that process, and it's so much fun. It just makes it a really special experience for us, I know.
Cool. Do you have a favorite dress in store?
So, I have about 6 favorite dresses. That's the running joke, is whenever a new gown comes in, we're all like, nope, that's it. That's my favorite. All right, so you have found the gown. Now it's time for the second most exciting part, the accessories. So we do have a nice selection of shoes. These are all hand-picked to go perfectly with the gowns and make sure that your comfort is kept in mind for throughout your day. Something that we are seeing a lot of now is the block heel. So this is just a nice little update on the classic stiletto. It allows you to walk in grass or any kind of soft ground without getting those irritating like grass and dirt stains, and also just making it a more comfortable walking experience. So this block heel paired with the ankle strap is a really nice option for a comfortable wear all day type of shoe. We have this in the closed toe as well as the nice lace option with the open toe, a little bit more spring summery. So we are loving those styles at the moment. And after you pick out the shoes, you are ready to start fittings, and then the next discussion is veils. So we will sneak on over there. And here we have our lovely veil selection. We have everything from the shoulder length all the way down through cathedral. And each of our veils is specifically hand selected to correlate with our gowns. So, you know, obviously we have the cut edge here. Very clean, simple look, perfect for those, you know, classic looking wedding gowns. With some of them, we have these beautiful pearls and sequins tying back to that pearl concept that we talked about earlier. And even the lace on these veils is designed to go along with some of the lace dresses that we have in stock. So something we get asked a lot is, how do you know what length of veil to choose with your gown? That is a totally personal preference, but sometimes we like to see the shorter veils with the bling along with something that's a little more simple. You know, if you want to bring in a little bit of sparkle without going too over the top, this can be a really good way to do that. But if you're going for a full glam moment, you might as well go for a gorgeous cathedral. We have been getting a lot more requests for these, and we have everything again from that cut edge to the pencil edge, which is this nice little detailing here, all the way to the full beaded cathedral for that very glam moment. All right, and here we are at the last stage of our journey, the jewelry. Please pardon our progress. We just received a new shipment, so there's going to be a little bit of changing through here. But just like everything else, we want this to be about you. We have jewelry pieces that are designed to go with the different necklines and detailing aspects of our gowns. And with each set, we do have a couple different options too. So whether you want to do the earrings that go with the necklace or break them up, do something a little different, again, totally your call. Something we are loving right now is this gorgeous little earring and choker set with the hearts. This is nice. It's very simple, but a great way to bring in kind of that romantic, sweet feeling into your wedding look. Another trend that we are just absolutely falling for is the headband and tiara trend. Our favorite, my favorite headband at the moment is this gorgeous pearl headband from Wona. Just a nice kind of classic look, again, ties back to the pearl in the dresses, but a good way to add some color and dimension to your hair. And then another great option if you want something that's a little bit more, it's got a little more pizzazz to it, especially if your gown has 3D florals, is this beautiful headband. It has the pearls again, but it also has those nice fabric flowers on there. It gives the effect of a flower crown without being a full flower crown. And then finally, if you are going full glam, which we always love to see, we do have tiara options as well in a variety of colorways, all very lightweight and comfortable to wear. So here we are at Stephenson's. This concludes my little segment with you. To find us, visit our website, www.stephensonsofelkhart.com. From there we have everything from bridal to sportswear listed. Get a hold of us that way. We are also social. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. If you have any questions, those are great ways to kind of see what we're about, and you can also contact us through there. Give us a call anytime. Our phone number is 574-294-6486, or our favorite option, give us a visit. We are located at 211 South Main Street, right at the heart of downtown Elkhart.